Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 107. Uh, Before we get into today's game, we are a little late today, but we are getting into it. I do have a few announcements to make, and then we will get right into the gameplay. First and foremost, we are missing Mousy and Austin today. And Mousy is at Comic-Con, so hopefully they're having a lovely, lovely time there. I know they're sitting at the Evantris um, panel. So she sent some pictures from that. And then Austin is out with a severe migraine. He may be joining us later, but he's just trying to get rid of the migraine. So he's going to sit tonight's session out. Another announcement, Squirtle has made the decision to be more of an occasional character, not a permanent character. So moving forward, there may be times where Squirtle will be dipping in on Aiko with a dragon companion Aragon, but for now, the main group will be Brett, Nate, Magic, Todd, Austin, and Mousy. So, we got that going on. Another announcement, starting yesterday, Magic is doing a month-long fundraising campaign for Stack Up. Stack Up is a fundraising organization / nonprofit that works on providing gaming solutions and hobbies for our veterans in honor of November 11th being Veterans Day. We tend to do this every November, so we'll be doing that. If you are curious about helping out with that, moving into this week, Magic's going to be adding a lot more incentives to the Tiltify page. There's that if you want to click on that and support the goals. I know on the 11th, which is actually also Magic's birthday, we're going to be doing a Mario Party crowd control where you can fuck us all over, and we're going to be having some fun. That'll be hosted over on Magic's Twitch channel. So if you're interested in coming on over and messing with us as we play Mario Party, that should be a good lot of fun. It'll be myself, Magic's fiance Becca will be joining us, as well as Taya, our good friend Taya. Will be joining us for that nonsense. Also, look out for myself and Magic playing various video games throughout the month. I know Magic plans to be doing maybe some PUBG and other things along those lines, and those dates will be announced as the month goes on. But the fundraiser lasts, and the charity push lasts through the entire month of November. So if you can't afford to donate, just watching and sharing would be perfectly fine too. Let's go ahead and try to help some of our veterans out and get them set up with potentially a cool care package of gaming stuff where we can help out a veteran that served our country. So anyways, if you're interested in that, link is down in the panels as well as there in the announcement. I'll also be including it in the link in the description of the video on YouTube. So appreciate all of you. Let's get into a bit of a recap, and then we will be playing.
Yeah, it was great back in the day. Then I swapped to Guild Wars 2, played that for quite a while. That was a lot of fun. And then Final Fantasy got re-dropped. So
yeah,
I haven't tried the beta.
It's actually pretty good. My brother played that a lot, plus a few of my other friends.
All right.
Hi Zach, do you need to plug the charity, or did you
already did? It's already a link in the panels, and will be put in the description. So we got you covered. Okay. I don't think we're gonna have.
I'm hearing you through someone else's mic. I
think it's Todd. Maybe. I don't know if.
It might have been me if it's gone away.
I might have been. It's fine. Okay. So Austin said that he is doing everything he can to get rid of this migraine. He'll join us if he's capable. So. But for now, it's just gonna be us. So we'll go a little bit of a recap and get into traveling on. Last we left off, you guys decided to stop at at a bit of a weird pop-up market that Ander was familiar with the fishing city or the fishing town along here on the trading route. You stopped in to take a look and see what was being offered. Weaver, you notice that the tents and one of the ships belonged to a traveling group of nomads from your neck of the woods where you were born. So you decide to kind of stay back. After a bit of, we'll say, carnival-like
Awful.
carnival-like behavior, we'll say. You all found yourself being chased out of the town quickly because of we'll call it an intentional misfire of a spell from Zane, as well as Ori killing a guard in a sec with a spell that shouldn't be used in that way, but either way, being Dimension Door. By the way, you find yourself back on the boat. You have left the fishing village. It is we have gone past. We're now going into nighttime, is where I think we left off. As you guys continue traveling down the Falneu River, I guess as you get into nighttime, Weavra, you along with technically it would be Mousy, but Mousy is not here, so or Alka. So you, along with Alka, hearing it, you hear an indigenous bird that you've never heard before. It makes a bit of a it's avian in nature, because it kind of reminds you of like a crow cawing out in the distance, but it's a bit more high pitched and it's a bit more of a swoopy, like more animated version of a crow or a raven call. And it's coming from with your passive perception. It's coming from a so you're floating down. You're heading basically southwest at this point down the river. It's coming off of what would be the port side of the boat, so to the left bank, from the left bank, and it seems to be, you're keeping a good pace with the wind blowing behind the sails and the small bit of arcane influence that Ander has been able to muster using some of the arcane technology he has on the boat. You've managed to, you're going on a pretty good pace, but that sound of the bird is keeping pace along the left side of, like, the port side of the ship, along the bank. It's easily, sometimes it feels like it's right next to you, and sometimes it feels like it's 150 feet away. But it's just consistent sound, just sounding off. Is there anything you want to do regarding that? It's just kind of a constant. Ander, you think you notice Ander as well with your passive insight. You notice Ander also noticing the sound off to the left.
Okay. I guess the first thing I would do would be to go to Ander and just be like, "You hear it as well?"
Yeah, I do. Don't know what it is. I've never heard something like that. Could be a monster, I guess, but
Myself as well. I do not know.
You can make a nature check if you want.
I would love to.
16. It's very reminiscent of any standard raven call. You've dealt with kenkus before. You've seen kenkus, which are a crow humanoid bird person that you would know has the inability to speak for themselves and can only mimic what they hear or what they've heard. It's not quite like a Kenku. It's more animalistic. It's like a Kenku that's trying to speak common, but it's only making animalistic noises, and it has like that, like there's an inflection in its voice that makes it almost sound humanoid. With a 16, which I'll roll for Ander as well. Dog shit, 2. You were to get, if you were to guess, this is either a bird that you've never experienced before, and it's a very large bird, or this could be potentially some sort of humanoid stalking you and purposely making this noise to let you know that they're following you. That there's to you, with your expertise in nature and your ability to understand the fauna of this world, you can't quite put a pin on this actually being a real animal.
Okay. I will look to Ander and ask, is this area normally safe for travelers?
Well, considering it's called the Cursed Trade Route. In the past, yeah. When my dad was sailing the seas and coming this way, he would always talk favorably of the people that lived along these banks. But as of late, I've heard some pretty nasty things regarding everything going on here. I've heard tales of ghosts and otherworldly creatures being seen, and a lot of odd ship tales and folklore nonsense being spread about. But as far as I can tell, it's safe enough. I mean, I guess with us, we're safe because of who we are. But
this one was thinking of calling out to whatever is making that noise.
Okay. I don't think it's a bad idea. I know there's a chance that it could be some sort of phantom or ghost that's just mimicking you to try to lure you in. Just, if you do this, just make sure you're within sight of everybody.
This one was not planning on leaving the ship.
Good. Okay. It is odd how it's keeping pace with us, though. Have you noticed that?
Yes. That would be quite difficult given our current speed.
As far as I can tell, as he looks at it, there's some sort of instrument on his wrist that you notice. You've never actually. I don't think you've ever seen him wear this. He looks at it and goes, "We're traveling at about 11 knots right now. Flying at that speed, making that noise. I don't think any average bird would be doing that. I'd say be careful." And then he'll look down to Ophelia, who is actively just kind of sitting on the rail. She's kind of kicking her feet a little bit, listening, and she kind of looks up and acknowledges the sound as well with her passive. And I think we'll be fine. But if you want to give it a go, just to see if it's someone trying to play a trick on us, be interesting regardless. Maybe, I don't know, maybe run it by some of your friends first before doing anything too reckless.
Very well. And I will, depending on who is up on deck.
I am
Anybody?
below fixing the mess from earlier.
And I will say Elka's more than likely in her cabin, reading, and Arval Beep would be also under deck. What about Thaddeus, Ori, and I guess it's just Thaddeus and Ori. What would you two be doing?
I'd probably be above deck. Just hanging out, you know.
Is this the one with has a piano
Yes.
attached to it?
Yes.
Yeah. Thaddeus would probably be sitting at the piano like doop, 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 doop.
Okay. So,
Then I will beckon Ori over to the piano.
Yeah.
And say, this one is not sure if you have heard, but there is something pacing us off to the side there, and I'll kind of point at the general location that the sound is coming from. It sounds bird-like, but neither Ander nor myself have heard it before.
Did I hear it? Did everyone
what's,
hear it?
what's your passive perception? I
Probably, honestly, probably average. Let me look. I can never find perception because it's so poor.
It's below the skill list, the passive wisdom perception.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. It's just 11.
yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately no. What is yours?
Okay, that's fine.
Mine's 16.
Yeah, it's 18 or higher is what I'm looking at for passive.
But I didn't hear anything.
I'm not hearing anything. Except myself trying to figure this fucking piano out.
Yeah, I'd say for the sake of what you would be hearing, or you would just be hearing the wind and the water moving by. You mean you are on a moving river.
Yeah.
And for Thaddeus, the piano is kind of drowning out any sounds in the distance you'd be hearing. What's your passive, Magic?
16, I think.
Okay, yeah, and
I'm also
you would
below deck, so
you would just be below deck, so you wouldn't be aware. Mousy is is an 18, but I think we'll just say no for now.
oh, it's way up. Mine's 11.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, unfortunately, not a lot of really perceptive people. I think Beeps is also kind of high, if I remember correctly. I can look, but it doesn't really matter.
Beeps rivals mine, I think. Maybe not passive because I took the alert feat.
Oh, his passive is 22. Yeah. Yeah, Beeps is 22.
Observant.
I don't know what he took. I don't know if he took like observant or anything, but yeah, that's his. Oh well, no, his wisdom. How is it fucking? Oh, okay. I know why. All right, it's a bard thing. Okay.
Hashtag
I know
just bar
exactly
things.
what he would do. He would come up and go, Thaddeus, stop playing that horrible music. It's interrupting me.
Funny you say that. I'm kidding. Those two are gonna
Um,
remain below deck. So what did you? So, Ander kind of
So-
like looks back at what you guys are doing.
Well, no time like the present. And I will go to the rail and yell, hello out there!
I'm gonna say make a persuasion check. I'm gonna say
Yeah, buddy!
well, I was gonna say with advantage
Oof.
with advantage because you are technically
Do it again.
being aided. Yeah, okay. I was gonna give you advantage because of your ability to speak naturally with animals. Okay. A 15. You yell that, and now everybody can hear this weird dipping, like almost humanoid like crow call being just echoed through the river. And at this point, even Zane down below, you're hearing it. And
Can I recognize it?
make a nature check. Anybody that wants to make a nature check now can.
Nature.
I'm guessing my 16 will stand for that.
Yeah,
so-
your 16 will stand for that.
I think my nature is actually pretty decent. So nope, it's 1 + 1. All right, let's try it.
Same goes for Todd.
22.
18.
18. DC was 20. So Zane, as you're down there kind of repairing and fixated on that, a sound breaks out from the top deck, and you hear what sounds to be a humanoid making a. This is definitely a humanoid making this call, and it sounds what it reminds you of. So you grew up in Ebrax, where creating artificial like terrariums were very common. Bringing in fauna and other plants from all across the world in order to study. You had visited many of these terrariums and some of these aviaries that were created, and you would recognize that this is not the call of a bird, but this is the call of a monster that was brought to Ebrax a long time ago. And you would only know this monster with 20 as...
At 22.
well, yeah, 22. The next step would be a 25.
Okay.
For you to get more information. But a 20, you would only know this to be the call of what can only be described as a crow demon.
Oh.
Now, the demon part is not actually accurate. This is not a creature from the hells. This is a demon representing... it's almost like a mortal planes version of a demon. It is a... From what you know and from what you understand, these are creatures that were born in the mortal realms, and not in the hells. They're almost as if they are earthen spirits that have evolved into being monsters. But there's no official scientific term for them other than crow demons. And they are large humanoid crow-like creatures that do represent kenkus in a way, but are much larger and much more wild. And they tend to use... You would know that they tend to use their calls in the forest to lure in people in order to devour them.
I'm going to set down my hammer and nails quick into my pouch and hurry up to the deck to warn them.
Okay.
Get
As
that
you
information.
do that, Weavra, in your head, you hear, hi. Who are you? Can you help me?
This one is Weavra.
Weavra. Thank you for talking. Ori, make a perception check.
Oh, fuck. I knew something was wrong.
Yep.
Fuck. 8.
8. Zane, as
Wait,
you...
hold on. It's actually... I'm pretty sure it's +1. It is +1.
Okay. Zane, as you go to run up the stairs to warn everybody, you get to the top of the stairs, and what you see, and what Ori doesn't see at this very moment, is a tall, gangly-looking crow humanoid crawling its way up the walls of the lily. You see its claws begin to reach over the edge towards Ori. And Ori, you don't sense it immediately. Zane, you see it. I will give, and I will also say Vivra, with your passive, you hear it crawling up, and but before you can act, I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw. And Zane, you can get 1 round of action here to try to do something to help. And Weaver, you can as well as you succeed that wisdom save.
I'm going to.
While you guys do that, I will be writing my new character.
How far away from it am I?
Well, let's pull up a map of the lily real quick.
Because that will determine what I do here.
I know I have just a lily map. I'll find it. Where are you? Where are you? There you go.
I'm so
sorry.
All right, there we go. It's like I knew I had a lily map. I should have just looked for the folder that's named the lily. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Imagine
so
that.
Lyra's not here anymore. Okay. So Ori, you would be pretty much like right rounds about there. Weaver, you would be there. Zane, you're going to be pretty much where you're standing on the boat already.
That's right. Perceptively, where the fuck is this thing?
So obviously you guys are on the river. I don't have a river map, but it's basically crawling up that side right there.
The side with Ori.
Yeah, here I can.
That's really far away.
That's to give you a good and you're also 10 feet up. You are 170 feet away.
Yeah, this round's gonna be a whole lot of shit for me.
You do have
I
gun.
always forget how cool looking this ship is.
I do have gun, but I need to sprint to get where I need to be here. Which triples?
If you use your full turn, I like to play by Nate's rules because I think it's the best way to do it. If you use your
Cody's rules.
Is it Cody's
He
rules?
made that up.
Very
A lot of
nice.
stuff that's in our other game is Cody's ideas.
Okay, yeah. Go. Props to Cody.
Yeah.
It's 5 times. If you use
Okay, I can get where I need to.
if you use your if you use your action, bonus action, and speed, and all of your speed, it's 5 times. If you just use your action, it's double.
I am going to sprint and yell at Ori to
Okay.
fucking move.
Okay, Ander, we'll see if he... What's his passive? Anders is 19. Okay, he does notice it as well. Weaver, you can act. I need to grab a token for the thing.
I think... And I see it, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm gonna need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
'Cause I'm gonna put fairy fire on it.
Yeah, it's a 8 on the dice, a plus. It's a wisdom save or dexterity save.
Dex.
It's pretty nimble. That's a dirty 20.
Damn. Oh, okay. So yeah, it beats me.
Not quite the right token, Zach. Clicked on the wrong one.
That thing's ugly.
I was gonna say, goddamn, this might be him with the shovel.
There we go. Just use the... Okay, so it's crawling up. It has the face of a crow, and it is mangled to the point where it is. It's as you get closer to it, it is clearly undead. Mouth.
It's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. Sorry.
Mouth agaped. It is large. I forgot to mention.
Oh, never mind. I'm terrified.
Sorry. My
Aren't you
bad.
technically large?
Yeah, technically Ori is large. We just
Yeah.
yeah. Ander will one hand on the helm will pull out his flintlock and just say, "Get off my boat!" Bang! Shoot at it. One shot. That is a 31 to hit, so that it definitely hits. And I need 8s. Where are you? There you are. 9 plus it's 19 points of damage. Accurate. Okay. At this point, I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
I was gonna do it through roll 20.
Hey, I'll take that.
No valid token was selected.
You gotta click on your-
first.
Oh, okay. I like to
And
never do it this way, so.
Orphelia is on top deck, and everyone else of your companions are below. So you will have Orphelia to help you in this fight.
Hey, not bad.
Actually, Archer would be up here as well. Archer doesn't. Well, for one reason or the other, Archer does not sleep a whole lot. So Archer would be up here. Archer would be in the crow's nest.
Question.
I should probably get my.
Sure. What's up?
Yeah.
So as all this is like going on and the thing is going, and I notice my initial reaction would be to go invisible. Do I have to use my initiative for that, or can I use that as
You could do that. Do it as a bonus action on your. Actually, that would be a reaction. That's right. We changed that to a reaction. Yes, you as a reaction. Now that we have rolled initiative, you can use your reaction for this turn to go invisible. I will allow that. I need to.
I got 2 questions.
What's up?
Did we get a long rest in between the last session
Nope.
and the end of last session? Okay.
Negative.
And for Sentinel,
True.
it says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack. Is the 5 feet part just for like everyone's general reach? Because most things only attack from 5 feet, but I attack from like 15 feet.
So we've established because you are large, you do have your normal reach.
Yeah, I mean with my token.
For
it's 15, but-
Sentinel is your melee range.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's your melee range. So
Helps me out then.
yeah, and Archer's initiative is actually 12. I don't know why it's saying it's +8, +10. And I need to roll for. I'm going to grab Archer's. I'll go and roll for Ander.
Every time I scroll up my character sheet, I'm reminded of how much of a broke bitch I am.
Couldn't be me.
I have 69 gold to my name.
Nice.
Nice.
I guess that's a plus, yeah.
Did you need a small loan from Daddy Zane?
Damn it!
You should up like a loan shark business.
Sure could. Make my guy be a piece of shit.
Fucking money bags over here with thousands of gold.
Just a casual like 20k of gold on me. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still sitting
Okay.
at 3, which is pretty respectable considering.
That's a lot of gold. I guess I did buy. I don't know. I think I just spent my money on a lot of stuff.
I tend to as well, but I make so many magic items while we're traveling, and I'm just like, here, I can sell these.
I should focus on investments.
Invest in Zane. Let's just make magic items for you.
If I get the materials for you, can I get a percentage of that?
Sure. All you need to really do is invest in a couple alchemy jars, and then you can start bottling the acid you get per day. You can sell that for quite a bit of gold.
Does Minotaur hair create anything?
No,
Oh, you're not a witch. Never mind.
I'm not a witch.
Yeah.
I make things.
You're a respectable.
I'm a respectable gentleman.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
shave off Minotaur horn.
Okay. Now we can. Why is it saying Kenku? This is. I used a Kenku token because they look very similar, but for some
I
reason
thought
it's
it looked
calling it.
pretty good. Oh yeah, okay, you just haven't.
Yeah, for some reason it's calling
Oh.
it a Kenku. Open up here. Oh, that might be why. Hold on.
You have it still linked to.
I found out. I figured out why. Okay.
I like Kenkus. They're cool. They can be really creative as a player character.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, wait,
Voices.
it's not naming it correctly, but whatever. Anyways, it rolled a 24 in initiative.
Yeesh.
Okay, beginning of the top of the round for combat. Let's go ahead and where are you?
I'm small. Should be large.
Yes. Okay. All right. So it did take 19 points of damage from the surprise round. So I will add that. Okay. On its turn, it's going to jump up onto the deck, and its beak starts to like crackle and rattle as it looks, and it's gangly. It's thin. It looks like it hasn't eaten in literal months. You can smell rotting flesh coming off of it. You don't know if that's its own flesh or the flesh of whatever it ate last. It has like long, elongated, like taloned claws. And in one fell swoop, it's going to look at you, Ori, given that you were who was going after first, and it's going to swipe down on you with its claws.
Please miss.
Natural 20. I shit you not. I'm looking at the deck. Okay.
I didn't manifest hard enough. It backfired.
Okay, so that is are you okay, I'm gonna need you to make a constitution saving throw as I roll this damage.
Oh fuck. 15.
That is a fail. You take 28 times 2, so that's 56 points of slashing damage as it rakes into you with its claws. And
Why times 2?
I crit.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, crit for the first one. Second attack.
Second attack.
With that con save, by the way, you are now poisoned.
Thaddeus goes, oh, poison!
Who's our poison guy?
Not as great the next roll. That is that's a 16 to hit.
Oh fuck. Repost. You miss.
Yes.
I attack.
Go for it.
That's not flanking.
No.
Natural 19. Get crit. Idiot.
Crit on crit on crit.
Ow. Attack with the axe.
Okay.
Is radiant damage gonna do anything different?
You'll find out.
Okay.
So
I'll
give me,
just do separate.
yeah, you give me separate. I'll ask that.
So that is, I guess, plus. That's 36. Slashing.
36 slashing. Okay.
Yeah, and for the radiant, well, I'm sorry, that would be
Times 2.
72.
72 slashing and radiant.
2 radiant.
Disregard that on my part. I was trying to read.
2 radiant. Okay, so it's 8 radiant because it's doubled because of because of the crit, and then double because it is very weak to radiant
Oh
damage.
shit!
So that's
Get
80,
on.
80 points of damage in one swing. Okay, for your repost. Nice.
Fucking good overhead swing.
On its third attack, it's gonna swing into you again. That is 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
What does poison do again?
Gives you
Disadvantage on
pretty much every roll.
most everything, yeah.
Oh well, I should have rolled at disadvantage for that attack. Then my bad. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Well.
You want me to do that?
Yeah. Well, I know how much damage you did, so let's see if you miss. Its AC is pretty low, so it may just affect the damage overall.
That's still a. That's pretty high. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah. It's yeah.
I guess we can just cut that damage in half. Then my bad.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Yep. Yeah. That's my bad. I should have mentioned that. Okay. So. No big deal. I will still say it takes the.
Probably 4 radiant damage.
Yeah, before radiant damage. So it's just So it is just cut in half. Okay.
So
All
he's
right.
kind of fucking me up.
Okay. So that's 18 points of slashing damage to you, and on its fourth attack, it's gonna try to
What
bite.
the fuck?
It's gonna try to bite you. It's gonna try to bite you.
I'm done at half health. Fight someone else.
It's targeting one person. That's a
Stop.
It's 29 to hit.
Yep. They'll do it.
20.
Hey, you know how I gave you 2 reactions in my game?
Hey. That's fun. That's 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, okay, that's not bad.
That is its full turn. Well, I would say that as a bonus action. Bonus action, Misty Step.
Fucking owl. Jesus Christ.
And it's going to, because well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Magic, high or low?
Low.
It's, poof. Misty Step right in front of you. That is the end of its turn. Thaddeus, what do you want to do? You're invisible.
Stab.
Yeah.
And you are invisible, so go for it.
I'm gonna move here, which is going to give me a sneak attack.
Yep, so roll the advantage.
And let's see here, advantage. And I really haven't learned my new daggers yet, so I'm just gonna go with the old trusty rapier.
Okay. Are you going to poison?
Yes.
Okay. So bonus action poison. All right. 17 to hit that will hit.
Okay. Let's see here. Damage.
9 points of piercing. Okay.
Go sneak attack.
Plus sneak attack. 27. Nice. Okay, so that's 36 points. Poison. You notice that as you inject the poison into its bloodstream, it you notice why is this wyvern poison?
No, this is out of my jug.
Okay, so it's just normal poison. Okay. You see it circulating through its blood, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a 18, so that he'll make the pass. You'll see the poison sink into its body, and the damage from the cleave that Ori gave it starts to heal a little bit as the poison heals its body.
Oh fuck.
Use your other daggers, you dummy.
But that did take a pretty solid hit of 36 points. So, and immediately as you stab it, it like whips around to try to find you and doesn't see you, and it gets really confused for a moment. But anything else on your turn?
Does that move give me an attack of opportunity?
No. No.
Just asking.
Attack of opportunity is whenever it leaves your melee range. Walks out of your melee
Technically,
range.
Doris does it good.
No, because if it's forced movement, it doesn't. So teleportation doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. It has to like physically walk out of the range.
Do I have a second attack or not?
No,
Nope.
Unfortunately,
I'm getting second attacks.
rogues get big single attack damage with with stealth most of the time. But for you, it's just invisibility consistently.
No.
Okay,
I'm
but
going-
you do have a bonus action if you want to disengage. If you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to disengage.
Okay, you have about 15 feet of movement, so any which way you want to go. Okay, there you go. All right, end of your turn. Vivra, you hear a cry come from the starboard side of the ship. And it sounds like a baby crying. And Magic, you, Zane, you hear next to you skittering up the wood as
God damn it.
two more hop onto the ship.
Oh.
I love the tried and true thing that I'm about to do to them then.
The one that jumps up on this side of the ship takes a low animalistic stance, and you see its beak go from closed, like the token shows, to wide open like a demogorgon. And you just see it just split open its maw and just let out this shriek that pierces all of your ears. I would like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeesh.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
19 for me.
And there is good. Ophelia, that is just barely good. And natural 20 for Archer. Okay.
What's the pass?
Pass would be 16.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
16.
That is
How close to my Weaver? Within range. Flash of Genius for Weaver, so you can actually pass.
And you can't see you can't see Thaddeus.
Nope. So that's why I was like, it's going to him.
That's the only that's one of the downsides of being perpetually invisible is that your friends can't see you either, except for Beep.
man.
Overall.
Yeah.
We all need true sight.
Yeah,
Alright.
but the sound can't see me either.
True. It can't see you, but you can hear it. Okay. Sorry, Nate. What'd you roll?
Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and then you pass. So you what did you roll for Flash of Genius for Libra?
Well, they just get a straight 5.
5.
Extra.
Okay, so that is a okay. So you all watch as it splits its jaw open. Thaddeus, you go to hold your ears, but it's too late as you are now deafened for one turn.
What?
You're deaf in one ear and can't hear out the other.
He's fallen and he can't get up.
So just so you're aware, you can't hear, and you're automatically failing ability checks that require hearing. But for now, you are deafened, and you also take. You take 4 points. 4 points of psychic damage. Everybody else takes 2.
Okay, I'm at 122 right now. Did I miss? Or that would have gone up some, or
We did not take a long rest, so whatever your HP was at prior is what it was at.
okay.
How
So
about a short rest? How long were we on this boat? In between sessions.
that's a good point. Actually, I'll allow that. I'd say you're definitely there within an hour. If you would have an hour for a short rest. So
Can we retcon hit points? Like hit die?
I'm not going to hit points. No, but if you wanted to
Other
regain,
abilities.
if you wanted to regain other abilities like a action surge or something along those lines, I'll allow it. We should have thought about that beforehand,
Sick.
but that's my bad.
That's all good.
So yes, you have action search again. Okay, end of that is we'll consider that is an arena action or a layer action. Ori, it's your turn.
I love layer actions. I'm gonna slide over this piano. Jump from the top rope, land here,
Okay,
and start swinging.
go for it.
Since it is flanking, it would be a flat roll, correct?
Yes.
Instead of all right, cool. I'm gonna swing 3 times with the X.
Okay.
That is
Oh, shit.
a 30, a 29, and a 32.
Well, its AC is a 16, so I think all those hit.
Okay, so if I roll,
I'd say let's
16.
16 is its AC. Are there ACs?
Okay, so what if I roll a nat 1? I'm not sure if I can't remember if your game is nat 1 is an automatic fail, even if the AC would get there, or
Nat ones on attack rolls are nat ones.
okay.
So
okay.
they are immediate fails. Yes. Why?
So-
That's right. Your plus to hit is 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
So I will roll the 90-12. I'll do that first.
Okay.
That is 78.
First hit. This one you cut it in half as it falls, not breathing on the ground.
Okay, I jump from the piano and do like an overhead swing on it and
Instantly kill it.
Subway sandwich. him.
Yes.
I'll move over here.
So second attack would hit.
Oh, the first attack killed him.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He had 40 HP left.
Well, I kind of rolled. Okay, hold on. I rolled
Oh,
damage
did
for like all of those.
you damaged? Oh, you rolled damage for all. My bad.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I mean, I just obliterated him.
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna action search anyway.
Okay. So yeah, so flurry of attacks
Actually,
just cut and destroy this fucker.
I'll bonus. I'll just bonus action.
Okay.
That is so attack on the glaive. 28. And 3d12 plus. Does lightning do anything different?
Lightning, no,
Okay.
just damage.
Whoops. Uh, 32.
Okay.
The glaive. And that'll be it.
Okay. End of your turn. It is Anders' turn. Ander, you'll see him as a free action pull a lever down that locks the helm in place briefly, and he'll look over to you guys and notice that you two are taking care of that one, and he will in one fell swoop run over here with axe in hand, bonus action rage. So you will see, we'll see what you see. This is expanded.
I did not even realize the other raven over there. I was looking at half the ships.
You will see that familiar blue like tattooing start to grow down on his legs, his arms. You'll see a moderate amount of steam start to come from the top of his head. And in one swift action, you will see him go to swing down on the Kinka. Why is Anders' token using... Oh, because this is old Ander. That's why. I just used it. I was like, I know he has a different token now.
That's Ander.
Yes.
That's Ander now.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what he's
I was
always
wondering
looked like. Yes. If you're
I
curious.
was wondering who the random NPC was that
Yeah.
was on the other thing, but okay.
Yep, that's Ander. I just finally actually did some artwork for him instead of using a Hero Forge token.
Oh shit! Oh,
I resemble that remark.
hey, that looks really good.
Yeah, so that's Ander. He's going to rush and overhead swing his axe down on the cranium of the split mod Raven Demon or Crow Demon. That is that's 16 to hit, so that would be a 34 to hit. First swing. With his axe is 5d10. Plus his strength, which is astronomical now. 29 plus plus 5, so it's a 30. Okay. So that's 29 points of damage on the first swing. Second swing. That is a 19, so that is a 37 to hit. That's 32 points.
She's got 73 fucking horses.
Who? What?
Jesse.
Oh, those are rookie numbers. That was a 98 at one point. Anyways. That's 2 attacks. He gets 3 now, right? At 15. Barbarian. I didn't level him up to 15 by accident. Extra. I think he's rolling with. He does get 3 attacks. Okay. Technically, this will be a reckless attack. That's a natural 20. So. Doubling dice would be 36 times 2 is 72 plus 9. That will that will do it in 3 attacks. As you see Ander just full blown run up and just like hammer axe down this thing in half and kill it. On his turn. Well, that'll do it for that one. End of Anders' turn. Zane, what do you want to do?
I will punch the one right next to me.
Okay.
Repeatedly.
Cool.
That is. I gotta go with my pluses really quick. 11, huh? 19
Hits.
for the first one, and then I'm just gonna make the second swing just to see if it also hits. 22, so that'll also hit.
Yeah.
The That's the thunder.
Don't forget all of your fire and stuff now.
Yeah, fire 3, necrotic 2.
Okay, necrotic 4
That's the first.
because it is vulnerable to necrotic as well.
That's for the first one. I guess second attack also hits. So I'm gonna do same thing again.
Okay. So 7. I got the numbers.
Thunder.
9. Nice. So it's
8 necrotic.
so that's 10. It's 19. 26 plus 14. It's that's 40 points of damage in 2 hits. Zane's finally doing damage.
I do sometimes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pop a defensive field and call it a day.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. Oh, hell yeah, Nate. I forgot I sent that to you.
I forgot to upload it last time. I
Alright.
changed my picture on my profile.
I also need to change. I do have art for Weavra if you want it.
Ooh,
I'll
be
send.
down.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Do I need to? I'll just go over.
Oh no, I already did send it to
Profile.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
I'll double check. 'Cause I don't remember. But
It was. I sent it to you on September 14th.
Cool.
Cool.
and am I up?
And yeah, it is now your turn. The only one alive is this one.
55, 30. Well, it is. Actually, how hurt is Ori?
I'm below half.
Okay. Then I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go here. 5, 10, 15. I'm going to stay a little bit away. And I'll just go ahead and cast Heal on Ori.
Jesus Christ! All right.
And he is assuming poison is a disease affecting the target,
It is.
he is no longer poisoned.
There you
as
go.
well.
Yeah, it's
6th level spell, baby.
pretty great.
I changed my profile picture. I'm not sure if you guys see it, but
Oh man, I have the profile picture turned off in Roll20 because I needed to see more, but
Oh yeah, I do too.
I just realized that Mousy was in here.
Yeah, I saw her earlier.
in Twitch.
No, in Roll20.
Oh, oh yeah. I
So
didn't
she's
even
logged
think
in
about that.
somewhere into Roll20.
Spectating.
All right.
Did you say lactating?
Spectating,
Oh,
Todd. Jesus.
I'm
Slight difference there.
Todd, when will ever be enough?
Never. Okay. All right. So that's your action. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to do? Or you think you're going to hold off?
I'm gonna hold off just because I don't really have
Okay.
many/any.
Yeah, fair enough. That shit she said art turned out so good.
That's art Zach sent me if anyone wants to look at it.
In general chat. All right. It's Orphelia streaming the. I don't know why. So I'm using the token of the illusionist wizard for her because that's effectively what she looks like. And for some reason, the token won't be reset. That's fine. It's her turn. She's going to float up, which her floated flying speed is 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll say 12 right there. She's going to see the last remaining one, and she's going to just cast a simple... we'll go with a... yeah, she can do that. Guiding Bolt. 3rd level. So as a roll to hit. Because it is undead, she gets advantage. Jesus, that's a 3 and a 5.
Oh boy.
What is her plus to hit? Okay, her plus to hit is good. Plus 14. So she does hit. So that is I think it's 46 plus 2 more, right? Yeah. Okay, so 66. $17 times 2 is 34. She blasts that. Okay. As she blasts the crow demon, it starts to glow a faint, like bright purple, it's like a light purple hue coming off of it. Bonus action, she will not do anything because wizards. Okay. Archer's turn. Archer's up in the crow's nest. Archer realizes what's happening. Bonus action, he'll click his boots. And he will take 1 step. And Zane, for anybody, for you, because you actually have full vision of where he's at, you'll see him like silhouette himself, like putting it like stepping up onto like the rail of the crow's nest, and you'll blink your eyes and he's right here. His speed is unfucking real. His speed is so stupid. It's disgusting.
You're the one who gave him the boots.
I
I'm just the
know.
one who made him happen.
I know. It's just disgusting what his speed is.
What's his speed?
80 base, with the boots it's times 4.
That's
What?
that is inhuman.
320
Yeah,
feet.
so
And if he
bad.
just
You
so
might as
it,
well give him this.
yeah, so and his boots stay active for an hour. So
You might as well give him the speed force.
his boots stay active for an hour, and if he uses his if he uses bonus action and action to dash, well, actually, so technically, well, if we just go by the times 5, that's he can move 1,500 feet in 1 turn, just over.
Yeesh.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. Anyways, he just kind of teleports right here, and he is flanking with this creature, so he does get advantage, and he's gonna go ahead and roll with his dagger. That's a 16 exactly to hit.
Neat.
So that's going to be
That's a really bad roll for him.
Yeah, that too.
why is it 1d4? It's 4d4. Hold on, I'll reroll that.
Plus sneak attack, because he's a rogue.
Yep.
Hashtag just rogue things.
I will go ahead and I'll roll the sneak attack while I'm fixing his actual damage. So 4d4. I wonder why it reverted back to a 1d4. That's weird.
Who knows?
There was the whole 1 die on that sneak attack that was at or under 3.
Damn.
God
Uh,
damn.
So there we go. That's 17 plus 37. That's 54 points of damage. So he teleports and then slashes across the back of this crow demon, killing it instantly. As this one falls, you all hear a screech come from the woods on the port side bank. And for you, Zane, you're standing next to the rail, so is Archer. You can go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm bad at these. Let's see if my perceptions in it.
It's a 21.
That's horrible. 4.
4. Yeah. Better for Archer. Archer will run to the kind of like, I don't know, like temporal shift by taking a single step because he's so fast, and like look over to the side, and he will point. And as he points, I'm gonna say he will give you advantage.
I don't know that's gonna help, but we'll try. 13.
That's better. The DC was 10, so I was just trying to make it so you get it. You see you see one shadow running off in the distance, followed by all lengthy, like very similar to the beings you just fought. And as you see it run off, you hear another screech echo through the woods, followed by 1, 2, 10, 30 different screeches just echoing through the woods. And you notice various shadows dangly, just hauling ass through the woods away from the river, as you come to the conclusion that there were far more than just 3.
Oh boy,
Bring it on.
that could have been bad.
But as this last one dies, we are out of combat. Ander just like is standing there in the blood of this one, turns around and like notices all the other 2 are dead. Any more?
I think we're clear.
Good.
Remind me never to yell hello again.
Yeah. I'm glad that we were prepared. Archer will look at you, Zane, and he's when his boots are activated, I need to explain this to you because you guys have seen him escape once with his boots. He's just kind of like, he looks normal, but as he takes a step, it's like he's leaving an after image. And as he goes to walk away and kind of smile at you, Zane, gives you a thumbs up, you will notice the after images, and then he will also notice them and be like, oh shit. And he'll click his boots again, deactivating them. And he's going to fly back up into the crow's nest.
I'm gonna start cutting the head off one of these guys.
Okay. Easy enough.
They were kind of nasty undead, right?
They weren't nasty in the sense of they
Smelled bad.
smelt bad, but they weren't rotting, if that makes sense. They smelled like they were rotting, but their body itself wasn't like falling apart or anything.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe I'll cut a couple of fillets off. Save them for later.
Did they have wings, or were they just kind of like humanoid
Think of like
feathered bird?
think of like a bird version of a Wendigo.
That's gnarly. That's probably the coolest thing you've said to me in like 6 months.
Homebrew monsters, baby.
That's fucking sick, actually.
There's-
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm taking the head.
Uh-huh. Throw in some horror because Halloween was a few days
Do
ago.
they have feathers on them?
They are very fine, like thin black crow feathers, but they're
I'm gonna have
the-
Ori, and I'm gonna instruct Ori to get enough of the feathers that I can make him a cloak out of them.
Or he's gonna try to just rip the skin off with the feathers with his bare hand.
make a sleight of hand check because that is a little bit more of a delicate process than just chopping off a head.
Okay. Can I make a strength check if I describe what I'm trying to do here?
Sure.
Okay. Or he's just gonna like grip, like kind of just slap it and just pull his fingers in to like try to bring as much skin as he can into the palm of his like fist and just pull.
Make a strength check.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Uh, 25.
Easy enough. It is a bloody process. And the blood that they bleed isn't quite red. It's like a weirdish black. It's like a dark black, like red mixed with black.
I hand the skin to Zane.
And I'm just standing behind
Oh.
Ori with my skinning knife. Like,
I did this like on his back too, and it's like kind of tearing off carpet.
Jesus.
There
Eh.
we go.
and I slowly put the skinning knife away.
I'm gonna look over at Weaver and just be like, help.
That's
This
funny.
one doesn't know what you want him to do.
I just need the feathers.
Well, now you got some.
I don't need the skin.
You can use the skin as a blanket.
Sure, I can make
Okay,
you a
fine.
blanket out of skin.
Zane,
But
The
it's already a blanket, or
the
it will kind of like.
skin itself
Slowly
is-
morphing into Ed Gein over here.
I didn't watch that show, by the way. I watched the first episode.
The skin is
How fucked is it?
it's stinky. It is not a pleasant smell, that's for sure. And it's in Nate, roll a D100.
Oh shit. 55.
Okay. It's in relatively good condition. Feathers are there. The feathers are in fine condition other than where he grabbed. To really like rip the skin. But it functions enough. You could probably make him a cloak out of it.
Are we still by the? So I guess we're sailing by a forest.
Yeah. So
Tree
it
line.
is a tree line. With basically it's a forest that is meeting a riverbank, and the riverbank is probably about 5 to 10 feet long, and then it recedes into a full tree line.
How far are we from the tree line?
Well, you're middle of the river. River is about.
This is a great use of this spell, and I'm so glad I have this to make this easy for myself.
You're like, from the tree line, you are about 100 feet in total.
What's my javelin throwing distance?
That's probably 60 feet, I'm guessing.
Ah, damn. Okay. Well,
I'm
if
just
I'm
gonna-
throwing farther, I roll a disadvantage. I mean, I'm not trying to aim for anything. I just want to throw it at that.
Oh, you could throw a
distance.
javelin in there, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I want to take another one of these heads.
Okay.
Kind of poke through it with the javelin, and then toss the javelin with the head attached at the tree line.
Okay. Are you aiming any for a particular place, or just going for it?
As long as it gets to like the trees.
Okay. I'm gonna say roll well, we'll say an athletics check.
Okay. No accuracy really. Well, barely any. Just to.
Which you're not trying to
let's figure it
attack anything, which is why I'm asking for athletics.
Yeah. That's a 35.
Yeah, no problem at all. You just like full Olympic javelin thrower the javelin, and it goes about 20 to 30 feet into the forest. And as it goes into the forest, you hear impact with something. Because
Oh shit!
it echoes through the river as it impacts, and you can make a perception check.
Yeah. All right.
It is starting to get dark out. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
dark
you're good.
vision.
Yeah, that's most of you naturally do.
Mousy and I are the only two that don't have dark vision naturally on our characters.
Dirty 20.
30-20. You look back for what you impacted, and you see a flash of green. As you look closer, and I'll say for funnies, you grab the spotting scope that's sitting on the rail, and you look in, and you see a goblin pinned to a tree
Oh shit!
with a crow demon's head crushing its chest, and it is dead.
you know, Ares throws that big spear at Kratos in God of War.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of felt like that. Is there any? Did I see any crow demons around it
With your
when I
20?
was looking over there? Yeah.
Yeah, you notice immediately a black clawed hand grabs onto the javelin, pulls it off, grabs the dead goblin, and then drags it off into the forest.
While this is happening, I'm casting Fabricate to just convert these feathers into a cloak next to Ori.
So that was meant as a warning, but I guess I got a dinner or something. So.
You kind of.
What a nice date.
I
They will
think
come back to us at our darkest hour.
I think Ori just inadvertently flirted with a crow demon.
What are you gonna get with a fucking werebear or minotaur crow
So
demon?
because of dispatch lately, I'm just like in the top left corner of the screen. All I can see is the crow demon. Will remember that.
They will come back to us when we need them most.
Yeah. Okay. So you successfully make Ori a cloak made out of
Crow demon feather cloak.
black crow
That's so
crow demon
sick.
feathers. I'll go ahead and mark that in your
I'm
inventory.
fucking, I'm what's her name from Bloodborne?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Crow hunter, the Hunter.
You're welcome.
I'm immediately gonna have that around me as like a cape
Okay.
or cloak, whatever.
So is there anything else you guys want to do with these demons, or do you just want to dump them off into the river?
I feel like we should mount one's head to the front of the lily, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's a
Andrew
warning.
Andrew looks at you. Why not? Cuts off the head of the one that he's standing next to.
Or he holds out his hands for a toss.
Andrew will throw it to you. He's still raging, by the way. The rage is starting to come off, and as he throws it, it hits you square in the chest. It hurts when it hits you. And he goes, sorry. And he will grab the rest and then look at you, saying, "Do you want the feathers of this one?"
I have no use for them at this point, but sure.
One fell swoop just whoosh, rips the skin off like Ori did.
Hang it off the side of the ship.
And I slowly put my skinning knife away.
dealing with a barbarian and a fighter, it's just like, okay.
I'm gonna pull
Look,
the
his-
same maneuver, but this time I'm gonna make it for myself.
Fucking just two dudes with superhuman strength.
Dude,
Uh,
Anders' strength when he's raging, specifically in that form, his strength is unreal.
I'm I guess there's one more crow to skin. Hey, Reaver, do you want to skin this one?
This one.
Just give you something to do.
I've already taken like 2 good chunks of like breast meat out, so we're gonna have crow demon steaks for dinner.
I saw you wanted to skin these last 2, but we kind of beat you to it just to.
You get the feathers, Reaver. I'll make you a cloak tomorrow.
That is okay. This one does not need a cloak of feathers.
Okay, suit yourself. Or he's gonna do the same thing he did, or I guess attempt. He'd have to roll for it again.
Make an athletics check.
He just wants a. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. That is a math. 34.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Or he's gonna hang this one off the side of the ship, and then
Alright.
he's gonna take one of his javelins, poke through the head of one, and then pin it to the front.
All right. Yeah, Ander will just grab this dead crow demon and just what's left of it, and just toss it off the boat. And look at everybody else. All right, I guess back to our regularly scheduled bullshit. He'll walk back to the helm and pull the lever back, and like you can throw those guys off, cut them up. I don't really care what you do with them. Just
I guess we could salvage the beaks and the claws.
who knows?
Leave that to Weaver then.
This one will get started on dinner.
Some warlock might like
Unless-
them.
There's some maybe there's some weird freak that will buy them.
There's quite a few practices of the dark arcane arts here in these forests, so you never know.
No, well, might as well. I guess there's one remaining head to get the beak from. Or I guess Ori's gonna try to. Or is Reaver gonna do it?
No, because the heads, there are only 3 heads. You yeeted one on the javelin. There's one on the bow now.
Yes, the one. Yeah. So he cut one off. The one that Ori cut off, he put on the
Oh
javelin.
yeah, I actually do have. Okay, there.
No, there's
Am I
one more
thinking
head.
of it wrong?
There's one more head left because Ander,
okay. Yeah.
and Ander threw you this one's head, and then Ori cut this one's head off and threw the javelin and killed the
okay.
goblin. So there's this one.
Oh wait, I'm wearing one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's it. He had the other one on his belt.
Okay, well I'm gonna hang on to that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you go. So carcasses is
Claws?
thrown on. What's up?
Do they have claws?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like talons? Okay, I'm gonna try. I guess we can take some of those if Reaver wants to do that, or I can do that, or.
I will say if you do it, there's a chance of breaking them. If Weaver does it with his skill, he'll get 20 claws.
Oh yeah. Yep, blue. And I'll just hand them off to you because I'm not really collecting them or anything.
And these
Okay,
claws
how many
are
is
these claws. It's 20 crow demon claws, and these claws are about 9 to 10 inches long.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a reason they hit you so hard. We'll just say that. All right. So after that, dispose of the bodies. All right, and you see everyone else settles down for the night. Long rests are had. Do you guys want to keep watch?
Yes.
Okay.
Or I will at least pitch in if nobody else wants to. I will at least pitch into the crew's
Yeah, I can watch.
cycle.
Okay. So who's taking first watch?
I can take first watch.
Okay. Second watch.
I typically
There
try
it
to go.
is.
Yeah, I typically try to go last. So
Oh, so Thaddeus takes second, and Weaver will take third. Okay. All right, Ori. As everyone's Ander will be up with you for the first watch because that's his shift of steering the boat. During the first watch, you are floating along the river. You do hear the occasional chatter coming from the woods and a whisper here and there that may be coming from those crow demons, but it's really hard to tell with your passive. And you begin to kind of like get a little bit more tired. You did get healed, so you're feeling a little bit better. I'm gonna say you can either give me a survival check or a perception check.
I'm actually pretty good at survival, so I'll do that. Plus 11, baby. All right. Ooh, all right. Nat 20.
Nice.
31.
31. As you're kind of keeping an eye and like you're relying more on your instincts than your actual perceptive abilities, you begin to float along. I'll go ahead and roll a perception check for Ander as well. That's a natural 2. So he's busy steering the boat. What the fuck was that?
fuck.
Everyone heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was my
Look, you-
cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I
It's
just
just-
thought that was just you making noises.
It just sounded like someone saying, "Yay!"
Your cat sounds like you.
That's funny. Okay, so you float along, still keeping up about the 10 to 11 knots along the river. With your natural 20 in survival, your hair stands up on end, as you could definitely tell you're being watched. But that isn't very new here. You've been feeling this a lot since you started down this river route. You just felt like various creatures were consistently keeping an eye on this boat, larger than most boats would be coming down this river. But you listen and really try to gauge in on what's happening, and nothing gets too close to the river. You do occasionally see like a deer or a bear wander up to the river to take a drink. You hear various large fish swimming about underneath the deep river surface, and there's just not really a whole lot for you feel like to be worried about, other than just you're consistently being watched. That's just the overall vibe you're getting. But first watch goes off without much issue. End of first watch, second watch. Thaddeus, you wander out onto the deck, or you go back down into your bed, or if you want to stay up top, you can.
I'll stay up top.
Okay. All right, Thaddeus, give me a perception check or a survival check, your choice.
Where's my others? God damn it. Which are my two? Perception?
Perception or survival?
Definitely perception.
Okay.
Damn it, move, cat. I perceive a cat in front of me.
16.
Cat demons.
Hurry up, parents! Fucking brain, Jesus. Just a tick, I guess, from childhood. Okay, so 16. You're listening. You're actually you're paying attention a fair amount. You do hear splashing in the water that you then look over the railing, and is various non-harmful animals like bears and a deer and a here and there. You see an owl dive down to catch a fish. But so far, nothing too dangerous. And as you get closer to the end of your watch, Alex, the second, Anders' brother, and the second mate, he, or first mate, I should say, he kind of like looks and like you see him kind of like raise an eyebrow, and he kind of like looks at you and says, "Do you hear the pitter pattering and the like the almost like the galloping off to our right?" And as you go to listen with that 16 perception, you do hear it. It sounds like a horse galloping, but a lot lighter and a lot more agile. As you go to look closer, you see shadows moving through the forest. And these shadows are horse-shaped almost. And as you look really close and really try to see what these are, you see stepping out to the riverbed are a herd of centaurs, all various sizes and ages, humanoid horse hybrid people that are all seem to want to get a look at this large watercraft floating down the river. They don't seem harmful. Like, they don't look like they're trying to attack you or anything. But they are just trying to get a look at this boat. And you see a younger one of the centaurs kind of like run up to the bank, which immediately its arm is grabbed by what looks to be its mother. You hear, do you have, what languages do you speak? It will be in your proficiencies, so underneath the your passive perception on the left side of your character sheet. Just look for languages.
Common, dwarfish, elvish, thieves can't.
Okay, so Elvish. Yeah, you're an elf. I should know this. You hear them speaking Elvish. It is not a direct it is not a normal Elvish dialect. You do sense a bit of a maybe a bit of a you've heard Sylvan before. You were just on the fairy continent, so you know what Sylvan sounds like. And you do hear a like almost like a bastardization of the Elvish language to add in a bit of the Sylvan, some nouns and some different Sylvan sayings, but it's mostly Elvish, and you hear them saying, "Wow!" You just hear, "Wow." What are the two-leggers doing? Bringing a craft that large down this river? Or it's like they're painting a target on them. There's the dark one. The ones in the shadow will definitely come after them.
Two-leggers.
Yeah, I'm mildly offended by that.
You're welcome. Close, tight-knit communities having random slang words for people. It happens. And then you'll hear a kid say, "Oh, I think one of them's looking at us."
Oh my god.
Nate. Come on.
I don't think I could say that.
I know. It's funny though.
Well, I on my decision die rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go. Hello, creatures. Thaddeus Sterling, formerly of the House of Sterling, but of the House of the Rat Bastards. We are here to help.
One of the kids goes, "Oh, he's talking to us. Should we say something?" And then one of the adult, more I guess elder of the centaur, will look at you and say, "Do not speak to us. We're leaving." And you'll see all of them begin to flip a 180 and rush back off into the forest. Except
Roll a
one,
natural fucking 20.
and yeah, and
It's like a performance a squahor. Hello, I am Stein, Poison Master.
Maybe that's why they turned away. Just from the impression.
just off-putting, you know. Anyways, well, think about that. It's like this is equivalent to a posh British explorer coming to America for the first time and trying to talk to Native Americans. Like it's that type of like disconnect. But
Fair.
so they rush off into the woods, and as they rush off, your watch, other than that, goes pretty well. Nothing tries to attack the ship or anything along those lines. Going on into the third watch,
I
you
will pass on that I saw these. Would I recognize what those creatures were?
yeah, centaurs are a pretty well known group of nomadic humanoids. They tend to stick to themselves, and they're known to wander. They're known to wander the wooded regions of Astrium and some of the more barren plains of the Valentian Empire, as well as the wandering plains of Oslo. Where they're very. This is an area where centaur clans are sporadic, but they are in an abundance, just not always together. So they're pretty well
I
known.
will alert my predecessor, or no, I think that I used that right.
No.
No,
Predecessors, the one that comes before.
previously my aftercessor.
Sure. Okay.
I think I'm more offended by that than the two-legger comment.
Or, I think the word you're looking for is successor, but I'm
You're looking
Successor.
for successor. Yes, that's the term you are.
Successor.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Rule of cool.
it's a new word now.
Of the centaurs.
Okay. Weaver, you're actually quite used to centaurs. There is a few wandering bands of them in the desert that tend to be more passive in their tradings and dealings. They're never really warring. They don't ever really try to cause harm on anybody. So you're used to the centaurs being pretty passive and decent people. Not always easy to deal with, but they're not harmful to anybody unless provoked, I guess. But okay, so as Thaddeus wanders off to get a little bit of rest and go into his meditative state as an elf, Weaver.
Yep.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to make perception or survival, but I already knew the answer to that question.
They're identical.
Oh,
so,
are they? Okay.
Yeah.
As nighttime starts to fade into the first light of the morning, you keep an ear out, and you do hear actually that centaur group did follow. With your perception, did follow the boat for a good half a mile, and then you heard them veer off farther into the forest where they were past your hearing capabilities. However, as you continue to listen and Alex begins to get tired, and you see Ander now start to wander out for the end of your watch, going into the actual day. You hear whistling. A melodic whistle begin to sing a tone that you've never heard before, and it's coming from just in front of the boat, a good, I'd say about a good 200 to 300 feet away, as first light begins to crest in. You go to look out to see what the whistling is, and you see a dock. Sitting on that dock, you notice a hooded figure sitting on a chair with a fishing rod in his hand. Ander, walking out of his, walking out, also hears the whistling and kind of notices you looking towards the whistling, and he kind of looks at you and goes, "What you see?"
Someone sitting on a dock, possibly fishing.
Oh, well, it is early in the morning. I suppose someone would be doing that. Well, be safe. We might as well give him a wide berth, and he'll kind of like tag it to Alex to let him go take a nap, and grab onto the helm. And as he grabs onto the helm and starts to shift the boat a little bit more to the port side to get away. It's on the dock is on the starboard side. You get closer and closer, and as you look at the hooded figure, he kind of turns his head and looks, and what you are seeing, you've never experienced seeing one of this type of person. You don't recognize what their species or race is. It's almost elvish, like, in a way, and you look at him, and he's looking at you. With your perception check, I would say I would allow you to make either we're going to say either a nature check or a history check.
One of these things is significantly better than the other.
You know very little of Elvish culture. You would know that there are different types of elves. You would know that Thaddeus is born from a high elf familial line. You would know that there are wood elves and dark elves, and then there's a different kind of elf, one that lives in the shadows, one that almost never comes, one that never leaves the shadow and almost never exits into the realm of into the realm of man. You would know that these elves are born within the shadow realm. And you would know that this person staring at you, as you get closer and closer, you see his dark emerald eyes peering from underneath the hood. This is a drow. And he looks at you, and he nods his head, and in your head, you hear, "Hello. I wasn't expecting to see a ship float through here this early in the morning, especially one your size. I hope I didn't startle you. I'm just taking part in some early morning fishing. Do me a favor not to hit my line."
The wish to not startle is mutual.
Well, I suppose I'd be remiss if I wasn't doing my job. You have a captain of your ship.
Perhaps.
And he will look at you as you get closer and closer. At this point, you're probably about 100 feet away from him. And he will say in your head, "Please do not make me forcefully stop you."
What do you require?
Identification. I'm more of a, we'll call it a toll. Even though you won't have to pay any money, identification is necessary, so that way my lord knows exactly who's passing through these waters. And although I am currently fishing, like I said, I'd be remiss if I wasn't doing my job. So could you just do me a favor and slow the boat down and identify yourself? Your captain and the ship's name is all I need. And number of passengers, of course, as he smiles at you.
I will relay this to Ander.
Ander immediately looks
Like under my breath, yeah.
Ander immediately looks annoyed. He's like,
Is this during the last watch?
this is now becoming morning, so everyone's starting to wake up.
Am I present?
You're below
Or
deck.
do I hear this conversation?
You would,
I was above deck when I was
okay, then you would probably open an eye. So the conversation is happening all within Weaver's head. But you would hear
okay.
you would hear Weaver kind of quietly mutter to you, or mutter to Ander.
Ander, yeah.
They're asking for you. Ander will take a deep breath and just look at you and say, I don't know what they want, but they more than likely are not exactly best of news along this route. Wake the others. And he will...
What are they asking for?
Identification. We'll see how this goes. And Ander will...
Should we,
Good.
Should we be a little more cautious?
I got it covered.
Um,
Ander will pull a lever on the side of the boat as he walks up to the front, and you'll hear the anchor drop. And the anchor will catch and kind of jolt the boat, which I think is probably where everybody would be woken up. A sudden stopping motion. And Ander will kind of come up to the rail and say, hello there. You're asking for the captain of this ship. Will you stand before him? State your business. And you'll see the drow nod his head. Ah, the captain of the ship. Such an illustrious title. It's a good thing you came, or I would have had to forcefully rip your ship out of the water. Wouldn't have wanted to do that. The ship looks nice and expensive. It is. So enough with the wayward threats. What do you need? What do you want? What I want is simple. I'm just doing my job. I am the gatekeeper here of this stretch of river. I'm not to let anyone leave without identifying themselves and identifying how many are on their ship. My lord requires it. This is his land. He likes to know who's passing by its shores. You understand, don't you? What I understand is that this river, specifically this side of the river, is owned by the Valentian Empire, and is the sovereign land owned by Queen Aurora herself. So, what I need from you is to identify yourself, as Ander pulls out looks to be some sort of medallion around his neck, and you see it's some sort of family crest. And he looks at you as he looks down at the drow. I'll need to see your identification and who the hell you are, and I'd like it if you took me to your boss so you can identify him too as well. And the drow says, well. If it isn't the Aurora family crest. I see Queen Valentine has lap dogs all over the place. What a shame. I didn't want to have to get my hands dirty this morning, but I guess I'm going to have to. You'll see him raise his hand up. And as he goes to raise his hand up, you will hear, no. There's no need for this type of communication between an agent of the crown and myself, as you see a large 15 to 20 foot tall ogre walk up to this drow standing at the end of the dock. I am the owner of this land. No other person owns it. It is mine. Therefore, I am the lord of this land. And I would request you identify yourself. My friendly companion here was just simply trying to persuade you without bloodshed, and that's the goal. So if you would kindly identify yourself and everyone on your ship, you could be on your way, no problem at all. And Ander, you'll see Weavra. You will see Ander start to clench his fists, so much so that his fingernails dig into the palm of his hand, and you see blood start to drip down his wrist. And Ander will look back at you and say, "Get ready." Ander will look down at him and say, "Well, if it isn't the lord of this land, identify yourself now." And the ogre will look up. "Well, I would be remiss not to identify myself, but you are the visitors here. Perhaps you should identify yourself first." Ander will look down and say, "I'm not playing this fucking game with you." And he will point his flintlock at the ogre. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
And here I am thinking, level 8 spell, level 7 spell.
Or he's picturing that ogre's head on his back.
And yeah, so we're gonna go and end it there because it's almost 10:30. We'll start a little late, but thanks for playing. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
looking.
Okay, I need to find the right. There it is. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. We're gonna go ahead and call that for the night. Those of you new here, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you're watching there, also come over here and watch us live almost every single Sunday night. We're starting to get back into the rhythm of things, but hopefully next week, Sunday will be my birthday, so we will be playing one way or the other. Until then, you guys have a lovely night. Don't forget to go support the charity link down below. We'll be doing a lot of cool content over on Magic's channel in the near future, and look forward to seeing all of you guys there. Have a lovely rest of your night, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye.